Hey you, it's Back to You Thursday, where I catch up with some of your comments, as well as the cool ish going on in gaming and sci-fi in general. We're gonna rock this on Thursday, so like up, sub up, and ring up like a boss. From Ardo94, you can shoot open doors on ships that aren't yours. Is that a 323 feature, or am I just dumb? Nah, it's actually been in there for a long time, years, man. I don't know if is that not a well-known thing? You can walk up to a door, shoot it open, and pop the lid right back off of that thing. It's weird that we're still having to do that to get inside the ships, because we actually used to have, maybe we still have it, a cutting tool. I think it's still in there. You can let me know in the comments. And we all thought that was going to be the way to get in the ships, but apparently not. But they need something a little better than you shoot some bullets at a door and it opens. If anything, that seemed like it would jam it up. But yeah, you can use that all day, every day. I'm gonna call you the. How long does it take to refresh the slam in these shops? Because the shops are always empty when I go there and want to buy it. So yeah, that's a tricky question, because so I don't know if you know how it works. We're all dipping into the same well across all the servers across the globe to buy product, right? And so you can go to a place and it could be completely empty because somebody on the other side of the globe or other side of the country has already bought up as much as you can get from there. And so when you combine all the citizens, that just leaves luck. Sometimes is the best way to get that. So what I do is I just go to another location. Often a lot of people are just going to the same locations for some reason. I'll go clear across stand to get my product at another location. You can also just go do a mission, then come back and buy. That works. Or scan around the area. But you know what? It doesn't really matter right now. It's a good way to come up for 322, but 322 is almost out of here. In fact, by the time you see this, it might be completely gone. So, don't worry about that. We'll see how the economy rolls in 323, man. But get your money up, man. Keep on trucking. Cookie tricks. That Bethesda single player game Prey has really good spacesuit flight. I love that part of the game. Same in this one. You know what? I had to look that up because I had never played Prey. In my head, it was a horror game, but so I took a look at the video and the EVA looked good. It's an older game, so I'm more impressed on how good it looked for the time that it was released. What is that game, like 8 years old, something like that? So it looks pretty good. Dread just hit nouveau riche. Next up, wealthy. What is recommended for salvage, cracking, or stripping? Right on for you and the other guy checking out the Road to Riches tutorial, getting your monies up, cracking or stripping. In 322, cracking is definitely way to go. Just from a time aspect, you can make more per how much you have with stripping, but stripping is very slow, so it's just easier to crack a bunch of stuff, keep it moving, because you can get this material way faster. 323, a little different, because they've made stripping a little bit more valuable and they've made cracking a lot less valuable. So just because you can do numbers in cracking, it's not going to make up for the deficit between how much you can make stripping. So we're gonna have to take our time now, sit back in them seats, and power wash all the ships now if you want to get that good clean Credicini Alfredo. Infusion plays. When is the update, and will it be worth to go for these ships now, or will there be a wipe with the update? So if you haven't heard already, there is going to be a wipe, but it's going to be a money wipe and rental wipe, which I don't know why they had to say rental ships. Those are gone. Your money's gone. If you buy a ship now before the patch drops, then you'll get to keep that ship. So there it is. Personally, I want to get rid of everything. I just want a clean slate, man. We got a brand new economy. I want to get all them ships I don't use off of my ASOP terminal. So I'm gonna see if CIG will do some kind of reset for me, because I know the typical way to go in through it, the character repair. I don't know that that's gonna do it for people like me who just want to start from zero. But anyway, yeah, money's gone. So if you want to keep them shits for the next patch, then go ahead and get your shopping spree on. User for an alpha. So this is in reference to the new player's wealth building guide. He's saying for an alpha, I guess he doesn't find any value in making money in an alpha. That's somebody that doesn't play the game, doesn't have any idea about what the game is going on, because in Star Citizen, that's where all the progression is, that is making some money. So yeah, of course we want to make money. Who wouldn't? DJ Mozzie. I must have been playing too much Fallout 3, because 3 Dog, is that you? Yeah, it was crazy because I hear that from time to time, like a couple times a year at least, people saying that I sound like 3 Dog, which I don't hear that at all, man. I'm gonna have to play a clip right here, because 3 Dog is like old school sounding cats. Hey, crazy cats, one of them kind of guys. And yeah, I don't hear it, man. But you are by far not the first person. Roll the clip right here. So you guys tell me.
People of the capital wasteland, it is I, 3 Dog, your ruler. Hear me and obey.
3 Dog or not? Facts. Faxagera. I'm not sure how to say your name, my fault, man. So the game is not ready. Gonna wait 2 more years and check again. I'm not paying to be a founder without shares or a tester without salary. Running underwater or falling through the map like that takes out the shine in 5 minutes. You know what? I can actually appreciate this comment. This is a person who's looking at it and saying, it's not ready yet. I'm not gonna play it. I think all of us who be watching the global chat can appreciate that, because that's just one less person who's not actually ready, who's not built to play an alpha. That's one less person we have to see complaining in the global chat. So, you know what? Thank you. Poetry snaps on that. You know what I mean? Thank you. I think more people should do that, because, you know, nothing is entertaining about watching somebody complain in the global chat. You know, you can always turn global chat off, but, you know, you rather chop it up with cool people who's talking about the game and something interesting or needing some help in the game, even if it's about a bug. You know, how do I work around this? Is there a workaround? So yeah, good. Thank you for not joining up in the game. In fact, you might want to take a few folks with you. So this is about Fallout. I did a poll on Fallout and 400 the killer. Most people going from the show to the game are going to be shocked to see how much lamer the presentation and storytelling is compared to the show, in my opinion. It's not an untruthful thing to say, but it kind of goes without saying. If we're talking about Fallout 3, that's came out in 2008, so that's what, 16 years old. It's a 16-year-old game. Of course, it's not gonna compare with a TV show with a huge budget behind it that's squeezing all the lore and all these years of games and just, you know, cherry picking the quality moments and making it look incredible and staying true to the material. Yeah, it's not gonna compare, but I think that if you know that it's an older game going in, then, you know, it's just fine. If this is your first time running through, you'll appreciate seeing the stuff that you saw in the show. Like, oh, that's where they got that from. But yeah, truthful, but Okay, so this is in reference to the Odyssey post, Elite Dangerous Odyssey, where they're actually selling ships for the first time in a kind of a roundabout way. So Cobalt Blue said, LOL, it's like buckling up after the car accident. And I think he's saying that in reference to they're trying to make some money now to support the game, right, to support the company in general, because it's not a secret that FDev is financially not looking sexy. So obviously this is a move to keep the party going, which I don't blame them. Only thing I would say is that they probably should have been easing people into monetization through the years now, instead of just hitting everybody with the all of a sudden sticker shock. You know, I agree that they do need to monetize more of the game. They just could have did it a little bit better. I hope that people stick around and that they make the money that they need to make on that game and actually put it into development, because I would love to see that game reach the potential it had. It's a really old engine, and I think they've probably done most of what they could do. There's still a lot that they can do with what's available right now, but I think a lot of it's kind of maxed out. Really, I would like to see that to go into the next Elite Dangerous. What's after Dangerous? Is it Elite? Elite, which call it Elite Part 2. That would be something I would like to see, because I would love to see what they could do with a newer game engine, better graphics, and just the experience of having been in the space game this long. I've seen the competition, what's possible, what people are into. Spaceship interiors is one of those things. So I would love to see them take these revenue earning strategies to make a better game first. I'm sure the investors over there is not too happy. Dark Ninja, I just found your content. Want to say I love your content. Your voice reminds me of the DJ from Jet Set Radio Future, and it is music to my ears. That's another one. I hear that less than 3 Dog, but yeah, I hear his name is Professor X, right? Yeah, I've heard that a few times. Jet Set Radio! I don't see it, but again, it's not the first time I heard it, but salute. So George Lucas, man, in Star Wars and the fans, it is just such a weird trio of nobody's happy, right? And for him to say this, George Lucas said, grow up, these are my movies, not yours. George Lucas won't be happy. How Star Wars fan group is illegally saving the original trilogy. So what's going on is these are completely unauthorized copies that they're making. They're taking the original negatives and creating 4K copies of the original series, which will make a lot of people happy, because some people aren't happy with the additions that he made. So George Lucas is like, these are my movies, not yours, which I totally get. It is. It's so weird, man. Fans and like so much with gamers gamers, man. It's crazy. Gamers are really entitled, man. If you don't believe me, just go take a look around the internet. It's not hard to find. Apparently in some aspects, film fans too. Probably in more of the nerdy genres like sci-fi. But anyway, for example, Mass Effect. Like, people was pissed off about the ending on Mass Effect, which to me, the ending is the ending. You know, the journey was great. The ending, I don't know. It just is what it is. Okay, I finished the game. It was a great game. This is the ending. We're done. Apparently not. I don't know. It seem like they are not really solid on what they're going to do with this sequel. Are they going to do it or not? Anyway, people have the right to like what they like, but when they try to bully the developers or the filmmakers into making it the ending or the movie that they want it to be, that's when it gets a little crazy. Oh my gosh, if y'all ever seen Spectrum, Star Citizen. But he probably could have said that a little better, man. It is his movies, right? When you put your product out into the world, it's up for criticism. That's just how it goes, man. It's just weird that he just refuses to acknowledge that people like that prefer to see it, the original Star Wars films, and the ending. Because like one of the changes this article specifically points out is the ending where it has the Force Ghost at the end and they added Anakin in there. People got their preferences, man. He could have said this. He probably should have just said nothing. That would have been a better way to go. You know, if he feel like he needs to make some legal moves, then, you know, that's his prerogative. He might be making himself into a little bit of a villain, putting it this way. It is what it is. So this is in response to a VR video that I did. Forget which one. Byron, I recommend watching a few of Rambalek's YouTube walking videos wearing any HMD. Videos are recorded in 4K and use very good mics for spatial audio. Best VR flat screen experience I've had so far. You know what? So I read that comment. I don't know why I didn't get back to you on that. I read that comment and I went looking for that kind of content. Not sure I saw that particular person, Rambalak, but I did watch somebody's YouTube walking videos in VR, and it was incredible, man. I was walking through New Orleans during Mardi Gras. That's like, I don't know if you can cap that, man. That is dope, man. It's just, we've all seen videos of people wearing a GoPro walking through whatever location, and it's cool, you know. It's more background. Like, you would throw that on the background while you're doing something else. Nobody's gonna sit there for an hour and watch that on a flat screen. But VR is very dope, man. You feel like you in the mix with the people. You get a feel for the vibe of it, because watching something is one thing, but like feeling the energy of being there is something different. Obviously, you're not gonna get the full thing because, you know, it's a headset. It's not real, but it's the next best thing. You should definitely, if you have a VR headset, definitely go to YouTube, look for this guy's videos, Rambalak, and you know, check out some stuff. Definitely check out the Mardi Gras one if you can find that one. In response to the Elite Dangerous announcement with the paying for ships, and my man Captain SF, that's Captain Serious Fun, you should definitely check out his channel because he has this video that a lot of people dug, man. It was a video essay on Star Citizen. But anyway, he says, what exactly does my lifetime expansion pass even get me, chooms? And that's like been the biggest question for the longest, man. I don't remember how much people paid. I want to say like 300 ducats for them lifetime expansion passes? Money not well worth it, man. There wasn't much content following that for sure. And now that they've got this new stuff coming out with the ships, lifetime expansion pass holders don't get that. It's not included in their lifetime expansion pass, which is crazy, man. I mean, they got to be throwing these guys some bones at least. 3-month early, whatever they want to call it, where you spend money to fly the new, what the hell is it called? I can't remember. It's a good ship though. It's one of my favorite ships playing Elite Dangerous. But anyway, 3-month early access on that. Come on, man. You can give the lifetime expansion pass holders some love on that. Anyway, I agree with you, sir. This one I clipped out because it does this not look like some, you know, capitalizing on the Fallout love right here? It might not be. Somebody in my Discord said they immediately thought, what game was it? PlanetSide 2. So I've never played that. I don't know what, you know, I guess those must be some colors with some faction in PlanetSide 2. It just looks like that to me. I thought it was funny, and it is funny. This right here, so this is the hover trolley that will hopefully be having on deck as soon as the persistent hangars and the freight elevators come out. My question is, how much cargo does that actually carry? Because it doesn't look like a lot. Obviously, it's going to be better than hand carrying some things, maybe. Because if you got a good daisy chain going with like 2-3 other people, then you can fly packages in and out of the ships. Is this more convenient than that, or is it just more convenient than loading the ship by yourself? That's the question right there. I want to know, what do you think? Because I know they showed a video of it. If you've counted up the SCU boxes, I know some of you guys have. Let your boy know. So this is clipped from the video they did for Invictus, the upcoming event in Star Citizen. Behind there is what's supposed to be the Ursa Red. Somebody called it the Nursa. Which that's perfect. That's perfect. A lot of people have been saying that we could use a ground vehicle with some medical facilities on wheels, especially now that we got like the DCs, and I believe we'll be having to park out further. And so if you got to park out further, you definitely want to have a vehicle to drive that long terrain. It was like a 10-minute drive from 8 kilometers out where we parked in the last video I just dropped on Tuesday. Might as well have some medical facilities, because if you got to rely on the ship hospital bed, you might not make it, boss. So on some more movie love, Michelle Yeoh is going to star in Blade Runner 2099, which I'm glad to see that, because Blade Runner nerd. I don't have no figurines or nothing like that. I'm not that kind of nerd, man. But anyway, I love the series, man. Denis Villeneuve is a modern day film master. He did a great job on it. It's a good movie in my opinion. You know, I could see that a lot of people weren't into it, and I can see why. But anyway, so this new series is going to be on Amazon Prime, Blade Runner 2099. Production got delayed a year because of the strikes. So the good news is that they are actually in production right now. So I don't know, man, if they shoot Tyler Perry style, they're gonna have this wrapped up pretty quick. Maybe in the next year is my best early guess on that. Michelle Yeoh is dope, man. Loved her on Star Trek. She be doing her thing, man. I liked her in the other movie too. Something, Everything, All at Once. Interesting movie, man. I wish there was more love for Blade Runner 2049. I feel like one of the few who likes it, or maybe people just don't talk about it. I thought it was an outstanding movie. I get that it could have been better, and I think a lot of that was that they had Ryan Gosling prop it up, which I like Ryan Gosling. He's a dope actor, man. Was that movie with Sean Penn, Gangster Squad or something like that? And he was dope in The Big Short. Love that movie. If you haven't seen The Big Short, check it out. But I don't know that he was the dude to prop up Blade Runner 2049, Blade Runner 2049. It just didn't seem like the actor to build that movie around. I almost feel like they should have put like kind of a no-name dude, like a really strong actor that's a no-name, and build like a big stellar cast around him. Either that, or you just got to go big. Put a Rock in there. Don't do that. Put the Rock in there, but not in that role. No disrespect to Ryan Gosling, like his stuff. Megalopolis. So this is the new flavor of the remake season. Francis Ford Coppola is directing it, which he's been working on it. I guess by working on it, that probably means is writing down ideas, kind of playing with the script here and there since 1977. Is that before The Godfather or after? Obviously, that's the Godfather director. Anyway, that's a long time to be working on this. So hopefully he's got it worked to the T, because the man is putting his own $120 million behind it. It's got to go in. It's got to go in for him to make that guap back. But it's weird. So the trailer is out. It's not a trailer, it's a teaser. And the teaser seems like it kind of gives away a big part of the movie. Is, well, you know, I'll let you watch it. I'm looking forward to seeing that. It feels like it might be a slow burn, but you know, I'm gonna keep hope alive. Keep Bob Hope alive. So checking out this Atlas movie with Jennifer Lopez, and the reason that I'm including it in here is because it looks like if they made Titanfall into a movie, this would be the movie. If you haven't played Titanfall, man, you missed out, because Titanfall was dope game by Respawn, who were the people that got let go from whichever company was originally doing Call of Duty. So they made them some good games, and they kicked them to the curb. So they respawned with Respawn Entertainment. But anyway, they made Titanfall. That was an awesome game. Part 2 was good. The single player was dope. It's worth getting. Like last time I saw it, it was like $3 on Steam. Worth the $3 to play the single player on there. It's a mech game, right? You get in your mech, but then you can jump out of the mech and like parkour around the maps, right? Hopefully this Atlas movie gives you the same vibes, man. But it made you realize why Respawn, the people from Respawn, is so dope at what they do. Those games couldn't fly the same way today because those maps were small, like Call of Duty Titanfall days. Anyway, I hope the movie is solid. I hope J-Lo does her thing. I haven't seen her in a long time, so, you know, good luck to movie and J-Lo. So NVIDIA is releasing ChatRTX, which is the AI chatbot that you install on your computer. It recognizes .text files, PDFs, doc, JPEG, PNG, GIF, and XML. It basically sounds like it's just a better version of Windows Explorer, which I'm not mad at that. I got, I don't know, 5 or 6 drives, and it's hard as hell for me to find some things I want to throw in a video because I know I've recorded it or saved it or clipped it, and it's just a long process to look through all this stuff to find things, no matter how organized I get with it. And this thing can not only read the files, like say you got an image, it can look at the image and see what's in it, and if you're looking for something, it can identify that and bring it to you on a platter. And I would like it, except I don't want a mini Skynet in my desktop. They can say that it's local all they want. Not gonna be for me, buddy. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna replace cell phones as the new thing. You know, women start building a relationship with your chatbot, your AI chatbot, so that they can get access to find out what's buried on your PC. That's where it's heading, ladies and germs. This for me was some just weirdness news. So if you don't know, Fallout 4 mods are all messed up because of the Fallout 4 next gen update. Bethesda put out the next gen update after the Fallout series TV show came out, right? And they discounted Fallout and made all kind of Fallout sales. Like some of them doubled. I think even Fallout 76 doubled, like overnight. It's crazy. The numbers is crazy, man. Everybody jumping on Fallout. What you expect? Because the show is good. You know, it is what it is. But Fallout put that next gen update, which just broke all the mods on there. It didn't do itself any favors either. There's some things that they got to fix with just the vanilla copy of it. But if you got mods off of Nexus, yeah, and you got F4 SC, Fallout 4 script extender, that's broke all your mods. But you can download a mod off of Nexus that will roll back the update so that it's pre-next gen update, which will allow you to use your mods. But if you don't feel like doing all that, then you basically just got to kind of wait for F4 SC to get updated, which they have done. They have started fixing that, and there is an update that you can download, but it's an early state update, which is buggy, to be expected. You kind of got to pick your poison there. You can either download the buggy update and hope it works, or you can just play the vanilla version with the next gen update from Bethesda on there and have no mods, or you can roll it back. And that's what I did. I rolled it back. I think I made an update accidentally on there, because you got to stop. You got to block Steam from updating, or else it just ruins all this work that you put into rolling it back. Actually, they got to roll out, or they got a rollback mod on there. Did I say that already? They got a rollback mod on there that does it for you automatically, if I'm not mistaken. That makes it a bit easier, but it sucks, man. Did Bethesda test the update? Did they know that it was gonna break all the mods and just say? It's crazy, man. It seems like nobody's on watch with the health of their games, man. Like Starfield, I have a save that had, I don't know, crazy, something stupid, something I probably wouldn't even want to say out loud if I could remember how many hours it was. I had a stupid amount of hours on there. I can't even load my save anymore. The saves have somehow been corrupted. It just seems like how AMD used to be with their drivers. Like they used to have the worst drivers. They obviously cleaned them up now, but it seemed like they put no love into their product. They just push it out. I can't completely say that because they've been fixing up bugs with Starfield, but I mean, that's an important one. Can you guys help me out with my save won't load? And I know it's not something you can do on your computer because I tried all the tricks on your computer. I know it's not that because I tried it through Game Pass on my headset as well, because I got Game Pass on the PC, Game Pass on my VR headset. Won't load there either. So it's nothing, there's no mods, it's just bad save, bad Bethesda. Fix it up. I just can't wait for them to fix what Bethesda did with the mods, because the mods make the game for Fallout. If you haven't been around very long with Fallout, if you're new from the TV show, you probably haven't dove too far into the mods, but dude, like my homeboy, he just wants bullets, like as many bullets as he can get, right? There's a mod for that. That's like on the low end side of things. Personally, I'm huge into settlement building, so I'll be trying to download all the furniture and textures and whatever I can to make my settlement look good. And then other people go like, go nutso on it. I mean, anything you can think of, somebody's done it with the mod on there. We need those mods, man. So please, Bethesda, help your boy out, man. I mean, hell, look at my sanctuary, man. Look at that, all half-assed with crooked walls, no wallpaper. Because I can't get the Place Anywhere mod to work. And that's the one I need the most. If you build settlements, if you're in a settlement building, that Place Anywhere is like that and scrap anything. Scrap everything, whatever. Stuff that lets you scrap everything on the map. stuff that lets you place anything anywhere. Those are the two main things if you're a settlement builder. So fix it. But anyway, check out Monday's video if you missed that. We get a little sweet look at some of the possibilities that happen when you're playing Star Citizen and get some unexpected PvP. Big thanks to all the supporters. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make the channel work. Y'all keep the lights on, man. Thank you very much. Till the next time, fly dirty citizens.